Hello, my lovely Capricorns. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your general reading for the month of April 2019. This can cover any area in your life, love, business, just friendships, family, what have you. So take things where they resonate. Before I really dive into your energy, I'm just going to go over my general crap and get that quickly out of the way, and then we will get this ball rolling. All right, so this is a general reading. Keep that in mind, please, please, please keep that in mind. This is not a personal reading. It is not intended to resonate with every single person. I pull energy from the collective in hopes that I get bits and pieces of your story, but I cannot pick up on your specific energy unless I do a personal reading for you. I have had people, mainly one person, I've had this happen a couple times, but just recently got chewed out by this person because apparently her life is wonderful and amazing and everything's great and I was wrong and whatever. And it's like, it might have been wrong for you or not your story, but it was for somebody else because it did resonate with quite a few people, and it still continues to. So, take it where it resonates. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. Throw it out. Like, it's really that simple. I know you guys want answers about your situations, and I know a lot of you are struggling with things, trying to make decisions, start relationships, end relationships, move careers, move up in your career. There's just so many things that we all face and we all want answers to. And hopefully I'll provide some reassurance or clarity for you in this general reading. But it's not a guarantee unless it's a personal reading. So I just want you to keep that in mind. I would like to thank everybody who has purchased a personal reading. It means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. And if you would like to have one and haven't had one yet, my email is in the box below. Just hit me up. I'll give you that information. It's also updated on the community tab. My website should be updated later today. It's not updated as of yet, and it is like 9:20 a.m. on Wednesday, April 10th. So if it's after that, maybe it will be correct. I'll announce it in my next video what it is. But anyways, I do accept donations of any denomination, and I would like to thank everybody who has donated to my channel. It really, really helps. It helps with new cards, setups, and everything, and it especially helps me continue to do this. I did lose my day job, so every penny counts right now. I am a single mom of two. I mainly started this as, I guess you could say, a hobby, but I just love doing it. And if I could make a career out of this, it would be amazing. I do have some finances are slowly trickling in with this, and it was great when I had a day job. It was just extra, but I'm going to try to buckle down and really focus. I've had a lot of health issues, so I'm trying to get myself back on track. And yeah, it hasn't been easy, but it's kind of funny to say it is a blessing in disguise. And I haven't really gone into detail, and I'm not going to go into detail about myself, but I'm going more in depth about my situation with you guys. And that I must be doing it for a reason. Every introduction to every video I do is different. I say different things, I start differently, and I really believe that there are messages even within this beginning blah 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 phase. Some of you could be struggling with health issues, and maybe that's why I'm expressing this to you. Some of you could have lost your job, or maybe you're feeling financial constraints here, and you might be needing help from other people, or you might be needing to pick up another job. So we could be experiencing similar things in a different fashion, I guess, or in a different way. And maybe I was just drawn to blurt that out about myself, to reassure you that you're not alone in your struggles, that, we all go through trials and tribulations and everything. And it's so that we can learn and we can grow from not only our mistakes, but the mistakes of others. so we don't repeat them, you know? So anyways, what I was going to say is it is kind of a blessing in disguise that I'm not where I was working. I'm not going to say where it was, but it was a very toxic environment, and yeah, they believe I was having many heart attacks because of the stress level I was under. So I'm just going to say it is a blessing in disguise because, yeah, I don't want to die. I haven't seen the cardiologist yet, so I really don't know how much damage has been done already. But my point to this is pull yourself out of toxic, stressful situations so that it doesn't affect your health. I was just too scared to leave for, I got to support my kids, my family, and everything. Got to pay the bills. And I'm like, oh my God, if I lose my job, what am I going to do? Like, in panic mode, which can cause more stress. But for some weird reason, when my job actually ended, I felt this huge, huge relief. Like, this weight just lifted right off me. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. I haven't been stressed out, which is weird because I don't really know how the hell I'm going to pay my bills. But and normally that's something that would stress me out. But I'm just going with the flow. I'm flying on faith, hoping for the best. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of doing the same thing. You're moving forward, you're taking risks, and you're learning to enjoy the moment and just the journey. You're seeing things for what they are, and you're realizing that there is a bigger purpose. There's a bigger plan out there, and that you don't have to have all the answers before you leap. You can be the fool, and the fool card. I don't feel like you're being reckless or anything. I just feel like you are basically taking whatever is stressing you out and bothering you, and you're kind of throwing it to the side and saying, okay, my angels, my guides, whatever you believe in, your higher power, you're sending it to that being or beings in the universe, and letting them sort through it and kind of guide you. And it's almost like I feel like some of you are seeing little blessings, like they're dropping down from, I guess you could say, the heavens, the skies above. They're just plopping down in front of you one by one, and they might not be big, but you're actually seeing the small, minute aspects of life, the small blessings, and you're appreciating them a lot more than you ever did before. It's almost like before, if you say you bought a lottery ticket and you didn't win, you'd be like, I have shit luck, I would never win this. But then somebody, you needed money and you're upset that you didn't win even $100 on a scratch ticket or lottery ticket, and then all of a sudden a friend or a family member is like, oh, here's $50, I don't know, happy spring. It was like a random thing. It's not your birthday or anything, and you're like, oh wow, like I really needed this, and it just appeared. So I feel like things like that are kind of coming your way. Some of you are experiencing it now, and others of you, it's coming. Like, you might even see something today. It's almost like, on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, when you see those videos, it could be on YouTube too, actually. Anyways, where you see those videos of colorblind people putting them glasses on and they're seeing color for the first time. It's like that. It's almost like you were in a black and white world. It's either this or that. And then you put those glasses on, and now you're seeing how beautiful everything is. Everything. I mean, everything. It's just more vibrant. You feel more alive. You're appreciating life. You're appreciating every moment. The fact that you get to wake up in the morning, which is awesome. I don't know who I'm reading for, but you're very inspirational, whoever you are. It could be a lot of you collectively feeling this way, or gathering that, and it's coming. I don't know where that came from, because when I first was shuffling your cards and lit my sage and was cleansing the area and everything, I just felt peaceful. And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting any messages. Like, why was I drawn to do this reading today if there's nothing coming to me? Because normally I will see things and feel the energy immediately. And I wasn't feeling it for you. It was like a gradual thing. So I feel like this has gradually happened for you, because now that I'm talking about it, it is just flying in. I think a lot of you have a lot to say to someone in particular. I don't think it's multiple people. I think it could be within a relationship, whether it's an ex-person, someone you're interested in, or a current partner. I don't feel like this is business related. I feel like this is a relationship type person, whether you're with them or not. I feel like you're thinking about what to say, how to say it, how to approach this person. There's something you need to get off your chest. There's something that you're holding in that needs to come out, because your throat chakra is blocked. It's like, even though you're experiencing all these things, it's either you're not telling people about this stuff in your new twist or outlook on life, or you're just kind of keeping to yourself about things. But I get a sense that there's someone you really want to talk to, and for some reason you feel that you can't. So, and I feel like it could be, for you ladies, it could be a man who is very financially focused. Some of you, it could be somebody left you for money and you want to express how you feel about this. Others of you, I think it has to do with money too. It's like love and money. Like, so if you're partnered with someone, you might want to discuss your finances with this person, especially if you're leaving a job or you want to move or whatever is going on. If you're partnered with someone and you want to discuss money, I feel like you feel like you're being taken advantage of. I don't know if they're spending money frivolously, is what I heard. So maybe they're telling you that they're putting gas in the car, or they're paying this bill or that bill, and they're actually like going to McDonald's every day, or going out to eat and going to Starbucks, and just spending money that they shouldn't be spending. So you want to talk to them about it because you notice it, but at the same time you're like, I don't know how to approach this situation without causing a problem. You're having a really hard time talking to this person about finances, because I feel like this causes arguments and you don't want to fight, especially with the way that you're feeling, like releasing all this negative stuff. You don't want to bring any negativity in your world, but don't let people take advantage of you. So if this person is your ex or your partner, you know them, obviously, if you want to talk to them. You really need to express how you feel, because there's something you got to say. Some of you want to tell someone that you love them, or that you don't love them, that you want to move away from them, that you've had enough. It's different for every single one of you, but I do feel like there's somebody that you really want to talk to that you feel like you can't. There could be distance between you and this person for some of you, not all of you, because with the Journey card here, it's almost like the way that the cards come out, I feel like her hand is like pushing the guy away, like, see you later, bye. I'm packing my bags and I am going on my journey by myself, because you got your head up your ass kind of thing, or you never will get your head out of your ass, so I'm moving on. And some of you could be doing this quietly, not telling this person, especially if this is an ex-person, somebody that you dealt with in the past, regardless of the type of relationship. You might be just doing your own thing and not communicating with this person even though you want to. Oh my gosh, I haven't even gone into the extra cards that I pulled, and we're already almost 15 minutes in. All right, so let's get this party started. All right, the first card out is the Page of Air, which is like the Page of Swords. I'll show you. And the Page of Swords to me, and the first thing I saw when I picked this card, or when the card came out, whatever, is the internet, social media. I know that it's a spying card, so I feel like there's a lot more looking than there is talking. So you might be watching this person and not communicating with them, or they are doing this to you, or you are doing it to each other. And I feel like this has been going on for a while because I've said this to you before. But I also get a sense that you are getting sick of that. Like, you want more to life than that. You don't want to have a fantasy relationship in your head with somebody who won't even acknowledge you, or you, I don't know. I get the stalker vibe, not in a I'm gonna stalk you and kill you kind of way. It's more of a, I just want to know where you're at so I know when I can come back and when I can't, or if you're still into me or vulnerable, or if you're with somebody or not. Like, they're gathering information, whether that's you or them or both of you. But it's also crap communication, like childish, petty communication. This person could be really pissing you off too, and that's why you're hauling ass, and you just don't feel like you can give them the time of day, or that if you do express how you feel, they're not going to listen to you anyways, and they're just going to get mad. So you're just like, it's not even worth it. But sometimes we do have to say, we just have to get it off our chest. Don't sit there and dwell on it. If it's eating you alive, tell this person how you feel, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, so that you can move forward. So this says, challenging information, delays or changes in plans, truth delivered without tact. Like I said, you need to be honest and open up with someone, but, try to be tactful about it. Don't be like, well, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know what I mean? And if that's not your energy, this person could be talking to you, talking down to you, making you feel crappy. Like, this person is not very tactful, whoever is actually communicating, and I feel like you're not the one communicating, it's this person. And if it's almost like an indirect communication too. They might, you know how people go on Facebook and they'll just post one post public, and it's for you, or they do it for someone specific, like, I'm moving on, hate is gonna hate kind of crap. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is about, but I feel like that's the type of person you're dealing with. They're making their feelings known without talking to you directly. They're just being immature, or someone is. Could be you, I don't know. I feel like it's the other person though. Excuse me. And then we have the Six of Air, which is like the Six of Swords. And this is moving to calmer waters. This is getting away from that crappy, I didn't want to say crappy, I wanted to say crabby, like grumpy, that immature energy. You don't want to deal with it anymore. It's like, okay, I'm too old for this crap. I don't want to deal with somebody and feel like I'm back in high school again. It's petty crap. You don't want to be part of it. You're growing, and you're expanding, and you're outgrowing this person. You're outgrowing this mentality, this behavior. And it says, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. We also have journey here. So this could be literally moving. You're packing your bags and you're moving your house. You could be moving to another state, to another town. You could be moving anywhere. You could just be going on a trip. But I get more of a sense that if you are actually traveling, you're moving. Like, you're taking whatever you can, and you're going to a new location to live, to have a new life, to start fresh, clean slate. And I feel like it might be that could possibly be why I felt distance between you and this person, whether it's an ex or a partner, whatever, or someone of interest, or not interest anymore, I should say. So you could be creating that distance, or there's already distance and you're just like getting your life together, and maybe there's a new job opportunity, possible school, learning something new here. you're doing something for yourself and you might have to move for it. Not all of you are relocating, but I do feel that. So I feel like there's movement here. So a lot of, not all of you, but a lot of you could be. I'm tripping over my words while I'm doing this reading, so I do know that you guys are having a really difficult time communicating. It's probably hard to leave someone behind as well for some of you. And then we have the Ace of Air, which there's communication. You have a lot of air cards, a lot of swords. This is a lot of thought and a lot of talk. So I feel like you're thinking, they might be talking. So it's a lot of mental energy. The Ace of Air could be the truth. You want the truth. Maybe you found out the truth through spying online that this person was with somebody else, or that they were talking shit about you, or it could be anything. You found something out. You found out a truth about a person or a situation, and now you want to leave it behind because you kind of know where you stand now. I feel like you do have a lot to say about this, though. Some of you might take out that sword and start cutting people out of your lives, or cutting them down with your words, like, okay, you have screwed me over for the last time, you're done, and you're going to tell them why. It doesn't matter if that's a friend, family member, whoever does not serve your highest good. I feel like you're going to be cutting them down a notch or two. You're just going to be like, no, I can't do this anymore. You do not deserve me. Goodbye. So it says brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, like I said, a challenging beginning. So for this new beginning, moving forward, it could be difficult to get the finances to actually relocate. Someone could be coming in to help you with that. Not all of you, but some of you. I feel like whatever this decision is to move forward, whether it is physically or metaphorically, it's not easy for you. You have a lot of emotional ties to this person, place, or thing. Like I said, I feel relationship here. So it's really hard to move forward. But I feel like you're taking those baby steps towards that. You're doing it for you. And I feel like you're doing this, what you're doing for yourself is something that you don't normally do. Like, you don't normally think about yourself like this. You don't always put yourself first. Let's put it that way. And then we have card 5, Unity. Says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seeking out mentors and like-minded friends. So you could be moving towards people who are very similar to you, especially if this is a work situation. You could be changing jobs or departments within this, even if it's in the same company, to be around people and with the same expertise as you. So it's like-minded people, like the card said. For others of you, you might be joining social groups, meeting new friends who believe the same way you do, whether it is, religious based or, just your hobbies. Maybe they just enjoy the same things you do. They like to paint, they like to write, and so do you. Whatever it is. Don't feel like the like-minded part has to do with romance. I feel like you might be pulling away from someone who is your polar opposite, and you want somebody who's similar to you. Obviously, you don't want someone like your twin or anything. You want someone that can relate to you, that understands why you say the things you say, why you feel the way you feel, why you do what you do, You want that soul partner. And then we have the Page of Fire, which is like the Page of Wands. Usually the pages are young energy. We started with a page, now we're ending with a page. And so it's like the beginning phases of things. There could be children involved in the situation for some of you, not all of you, or the person you're dealing with and moving away from or need to talk to is younger than you or you're younger than them. But anyways, besides that, I feel like this is a new beginning in the infancy stage. Like you're slowly starting over. There's something you want to build. There's something you want to create. There could be a business you want to start. There's something you want to do, whether it's like, whether it's going to be your ultimate career path, or it's just a hobby, or a side thing. There's something that you're focusing on that you're kind of thinking about moving towards. And then this is like taking baby steps. Like I said before, baby steps in that direction for a new beginning. So someone could have said something to you that just sparked this in you, and it's kind of lighting that fire under your butt to get you moving, at least to get you to start really putting action to your dreams. This is starting to put action towards a creative endeavor. So you're slowly taking action towards something. It says, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and integrity. So I feel like a lot of you are just, you're doing what you feel is right. And you need to say it too. You can't just keep it all in your head. I feel like a lot of you will be speaking your mind soon. And some of you already have, not all of you. All right, so let's see what we have. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, and it's reversed. This is a head over heart decision that has been made. So I feel like all this thinking, whether it's in love or not, because I mean, this can be a relationship, soulmate, union, whatever, or the end of a relationship. So some of you are ending relationships, and some of you are just making decisions about something that's very important to you, something that's very near and dear to your heart. Hold on. All right. Because you were confused about it before. You didn't know what direction to go in. You didn't know who to choose, what to choose, where to go, what to say, and you do now. You've made this decision. You have the clarity that you need. I don't know if you had an epiphany, or if somebody actually said something, or you saw something online or whatever. But I feel like you finally have the information that you were kind of overthinking. You have that concrete evidence now. And it has to do with an ending, the death of something, a transformation, and there's secretive energy here, but it's out. So this is the information. You found out something, possibly online with the Page of Air here, could be in a work situation or in love, but I really feel like it has to do with another person. So you finally have the clarity on why things ended, or that they're done. Like, it's not going to be resurrected. So you are making that choice to, we have this twice now, the Six of Air, Six of Swords. You're making the choice to move forward. You're like, I don't want to sit in this shit anymore. I want to better myself, and I want to feel better, and I want somebody to love me the way that I love them. Like, you want that reciprocity, the equal give and take here. You want to find balance in every area of your life. So let's see what the central energy is for Capricorn. So you guys have a lot of new and exciting things coming your way, which is so awesome. And I feel like you've been stagnant for a while. Damn right, central energy, the sun, baby. That is the happiest card in the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo as well, or you could have Leo in your chart. But this is that clarity, too, that you got with the Seven of Cups reversed. You are walking away from people, places, and things that do not serve you. You are definitely walking away from someone in particular. I don't feel like you guys are leaving jobs. Some of you could be, but this is like leaving someone behind, someone that you have thought heavily about. You have some kind of clarity. Your eyes have been open. Like I said, you put those colored glasses on, and you're like, oh, I finally see things clearly. Like, there's more to life than this. Yep. And I really feel like you are going with the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Oh yeah, the High Priestess reversed. You're out in something. You are saying, I am done. I'm cutting you out. I'm going to be 110% honest with you, even though you keep lying to me. I'm not fucking waiting for you anymore. I'm not investing any more time, energy, and effort into this situation. No, I don't want you to come back. I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life waiting around for things to change, for you to get your shit together when I'm just sitting here not living my life. No, you want to be happy. You want to live your life. And I feel like that's what you want to tell somebody. Some of you have, but I really feel like you want to. Some of you could just be silently moving forward. But I do feel like you probably should say something. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel even better. Because that will put you in that powerful stance. And they won't be able to have control in the situation. Yep, in the past there was secrets. Something came out. We already saw that. So you have clarity on whatever the secret is. There was something that was causing you a lot of distress, depression, anxiety. This could also be bad health. I just heard that, and I don't normally see this card that way. But she is frazzled. She is upset that her carpet is disgusting and covered in martinis or whatever the hell those are. But she's not realizing that there's still two standing, that she could just drink those and calm down and get the carpet cleaner out, So I feel like you might have been really upset about whatever the secret was that you found out at first, but you're choosing to take the high road. Somebody could have been very mean, stirred up some drama, and caused you a lot of stress. And you now have the information that you need. Can I get one more on the moon reverse? What was the secret? What was hidden that Capricorn found out? About somebody betraying you. Somebody who either you ended things with or they ended it with you, and I feel like you were waiting around for this person. This very well could be an ex. I feel like they just keep taking these needles out of this pincushion, and they just keep pricking you with them one by one, with their words, with their actions, with just the thoughts that they put in your head, and you're sick of it. You found they said something about you. They stabbed you in the back, and you found this out. And now you're like, I got the clarity I need. I'm out of here. Yeah, it caused a lot of conflict. I feel like some of you could have got physical with this person, or they got physical with you, but this is just like not seeing eye to eye with someone. This is argumentative energy, and it caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, depression, just sadness. You didn't want to fight about shit anymore, but it really upset you. Whatever information came out really upset you. I just heard some of you could have found out that the person you were dealing with is actually married or just got married, and it really hurt you. That's not for everybody. That could be for like one person. I just say whatever I hear, like I said. All right, so what is in their thoughts? My caps. And the same thing could pertain to a work situation too, like, because I did say that, I think I said this, that catty behavior. No, I don't know if I said that. Maybe I thought it. I don't know, but there could be people bullshitting you at work, and you found out about it and you want to move forward. But I'm feeling more relationship-y shit here. Anyways, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. This is non-action. This is not rushing things, not taking that risk, not like, because in the upright this is inconsistent energy, in and out of your life, making snap decisions, just like fast movement. And this is either no movement or a delay of some kind. But I feel like you don't want to move forward with somebody because you feel like that they don't have their shit together. Then we have the Nine of Cups in the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I get a sense that this person like just shattered everything. They it's like I feel greed here. I feel like somebody took a lot from you emotionally, especially emotionally. They could have taken things physically as well, especially in a home situation. But I feel like this was built on a faulty foundation, and it just like it it, it was sudden, or it felt sudden. It felt like they just ripped your heart out of your chest. You found something out quickly. You found out their true colors. Because I don't see this as being content and happy. With the tower here, I see this as somebody taking everything for themselves, taking whatever they can get and not giving it to anybody else. Like, this is very one-sided energy. You found out that they were giving to somebody else while they were taking from you. And it's like you're not waiting around for them anymore. You don't want to move forward with them. You're holding back. You are definitely holding back communication. Let's see why it's all happening. So whoever you're dealing with or trying to move away from, whether it's in a career or it's a friendship or a love relationship, I really feel love, like I keep saying, it's for the best. Like, this person, I feel like they're very selfish, they're very self-absorbed, and they might come off as, I wanted to say vulnerable, but that's not it. They might come across as if they care, like they need your help, like they're without, and then you are better off than they are. Yeah, the Emperor reversed. Okay, so this is a form of emotional manipulation. That's exactly what I was feeling with that emotional greediness. Okay, I feel like it's this card. Oh my God. What was I talking about? Why it's all happening? The devil. That toxic energy. Sorry, I shook the card. It's like, it's hard to see when I do that, but oh yeah, you have clarity. They did something to you. This person friggin' betrayed you. Not just one time either. They did this many times, and I feel like you're fine. You found it out. You know what they did. Could have been infidelity. They could have stole from you. They're just greedy. You might have had that wake up call, like putting the glasses on, seeing like, wait a minute, they had me in this fucking bubble for how long? Like, and it was all just a ploy. It's like temptation. This person could also have addictions. Some of you Capricorns could have addictions to either alcohol or substances or whatever. We can have addictions and attachments to 1,000,001 things. It could be as simple as smoking. And I say that lightly, but anyways, it doesn't matter what the addiction is. I feel some of you could have been addicted to this person. Like, you almost felt like you couldn't do anything without them. But it was all a lie. Yeah, they were definitely friggin' greedy. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Male, female, it doesn't matter, with the Queen of Cups here. But it also could just be your emotions, and you know, she's stirring her drink here. She's not speaking. She's not telling anybody how she feels. You're holding back how you feel about this person because they hurt you. They did something to you. You're pretending, you're putting on a mask. You're basically pretending everything's fine when it's not. I feel like that facade's going to end really soon. All right, so near future. Some of you, I just heard, might be numb to the situation. It's almost like you're not happy, you're not sad, you're not mad, you're not anything. You're just blank. You're just numb. It's almost like a form of shock. like this person really shocked you. For some of you, the person that you are dealing with, moving away from, or that you need to speak to, maybe you can't speak to them because they're in jail. Well, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the King of Cups now. Or this could be somebody in the future. Or this could just be you balancing your emotions. I mean, he doesn't really... He's very deep. He can be romantic and very loving, caring, and everything. He's not as nurturing as the Queen of Cups, but he does not show his feelings. And I felt that with the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this person might have hurt you so bad that you're going to withhold your feelings from other people, even. That you might have somebody that you're interested in that might be very good for you coming up, or you might have just met them and you're not speaking to them because you don't want to get hurt again. So you're just kind of keeping it in. They could be a water sign, or you could have water in your chart. Yeah, I feel like you're not moving forward with an emotional offer, whether somebody new, because I feel this is new, somebody new has either asked you out on a date or is trying to talk to you and you're ignoring them, or you're just not opening up to this person because you're afraid. You don't want to be foolish this time. You don't want to take that risk. You don't want to get hurt. What's crossing the sun? I feel like whoever this past person is, or the person you're trying to move away from, the one that hurt you, I feel like they broke your trust in such a way that you almost don't trust anybody anymore. It doesn't matter if it's romantically or not. You've lost that. Fucking communication. New beginnings. We have the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords twice now. And that's what's crossing the sun. This is what's going to bring you that clarity. The truth is going to bring you the clarity and your happiness. I really feel like you guys need to talk. You need to tell somebody something. And there's cakes here. This is cutting into that cake. Like, okay, taking a piece out of this. Like, you need to dive into that. Like, it's like whatever truth it is, that this devil has taken something from you, okay? So you need to take something from them, basically. And I'm not saying, like, go steal from them. I'm saying you need to be honest. You need to tell them what they did. You need to bring it to the surface. You need to be honest with yourself and with whoever hurt you. Be like, I'm cutting you out because you did this, and this, you know? And by the way, I don't even like cake. I like pie. Like, you know? I don't know what it is. Oh my God, then we have the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, you are not showing your emotions. You do not want this person. Or maybe you do want this person. You just don't feel loved by them. You just know it's over because of whatever you found out. All right, so how does this external person or people view Capricorn? How is Capricorn being viewed? It's almost like I just heard you're being too sweet. So like in this, not someone who's being overly affectionate, but somebody who's like, it's almost like, that's way too much sugar. You're going to give me diabetes kind of thing. Like, stop sugarcoating all the bullshit. Yeah, that's what it is. They're covering up their lies with sweet nothings, I guess you could say. So how is Capricorn being viewed? All right. Oh my word. It's like I can't hold on to these things. Well, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. So this is, they know you're giving up. They know that you don't want to fight with them. You don't want to talk to them. You have nothing more to give. You're moving away. They know it. They feel it. And then this might make them want to come back. They might feel like you don't want to fight with them. You don't want to offer anything to them, but you're still not going to move. You're not. I almost get a sense that it's like, haha, yeah, right. You're not going to fight for this. You won't do that. You won't take that from me. You'll never leave. That's what I feel like. That you're just going to sit in your misery and wait for them. That you won't end things. Is how they view you. That you're a pushover. That's what it is. This person thinks that they can just take advantage. What a friggin' dick. For whoever that is. Alright, so who is this external person? What are they all about? Or him or her or whoever. Yep, they think that you're just going to sit there and take it. That you're not going to fight. Hierophant. Could be married to this person. Could be your boss, even. Maybe you won't say anything. You don't want to cause conflict within the company if you're dating somebody you work with. But it's like a high-level commitment. So this could be your wife or your husband, or you just been with this person for a long time. Yep, they're telling you what you want to hear. I want one more. What is with the Hierophant? They could act as if they're superior to you. Woo! Whatever it is, they're not happy. This situation there's a need for healing. I feel like this person acts the way that they do and they say the things that they do because they have major insecurities. They're not getting what they want, so you shouldn't get what you want, kind of thing. Misery loves company, I guess. Yeah. They're not happy in this either. They're bored. And they're friggin' judging you. Like, almost like, I can do better. This person's mean. I don't know who I'm reading for, but this person's not very nice. They say really hurtful things. And I feel like they're cunning with their words. Like, it's almost like underhanded compliments. When someone says, I don't know, for example, oh, this pasta salad tastes pretty good for a shitty cook, or, it's almost like they compliment you and crap on you at the same time. But they're bored in this situation, and that's why they're stirring up drama for excitement. So I feel like this person will say hurtful things, they'll just spew bullshit out of their mouth because it's entertainment for them. They like to see the reaction they get from you. What does Capricorn fear in this situation? That person needs some serious help, man. I really feel like it's this. Oh my God, you fear the Two of Cups. You either fear this person, this relationship, or you fear that this is your one and only. Like, oh my God, is this really my soulmate? Is this really my twin flame? Because I don't like this. I don't like the situation that I'm in. I don't like how I feel. I feel like that could be for someone. You fear it not ending, basically. Yep. You fear talking to this person about moving forward, about telling the truth, about how you really feel, because you know that they are a master manipulator. Because the Magician in this deck, he is like the the manipulative salesman, the one that will tell you whatever you want to hear just so you buy the damn dishwasher or whatever, even though it's a piece of crap. Like, they're very smart. They get what they want. And I feel like you fear that you won't be able to move forward, that this person is just going to say all the right things. It's not a stable situation. Yep, that's what it is. You fear the damn relationship for whoever I'm reading for. And when it comes to soulmates, I mean, and twin flames, it's whatever you believe in, but soulmates, you can have many of them, and some of them are not even romantic. So keep that in mind. And even if it is a twin flame and you truly believe that with every fiber of your being, that does not mean you have to be with that person in this lifetime. So just keep that in mind. It might be difficult to pull yourself away, but when you do, maybe that's why some of you are literally traveling to get away from this person, so that you're not tempted. It's not mandatory to be with them, is what I'm getting at. All right, so what does Capricorn hope for in this situation? Some of you might also fear that the person that we're talking about here, your ex or your partner, whoever you're leaving or left or whatever, or left you, is with somebody else in another relationship, and they're lying about it. So some of you could have that fear as well, that you'll never come back into union because they found somebody else. But remember, that's just a fear. And your hope, you want balance. You're sick of this one-sided crap. You want things to be fair. You want to be in a relationship where you can trust the person you're with, that you don't have to go out of your way to find the truth out, that the lines of communication are open and flowing, that you both support each other mentally, financially, you know, what in every area. You just want balance. You want somebody to give to you like you give to them. And then we have the Page of Swords with the Six of Swords reversed. So this is not moving forward. One of you is not moving on. They're spying here. Some of you also could be hopeful that you could get your ex back, and you're watching them because you don't want to move on. I feel like you are going to, because it's almost like this person isn't fair. They've taken enough from you, especially emotionally, and you just wish things were different. It's like you hope for that change, for that positive change, and you're watching and waiting to see. And I feel like that's why a lot of you have stuck around for as long as you have. But I get a sense that you're getting sick of it. Even though you hope that, you can still move forward, because I do feel like you want that equal give and take, and you do love this person, whoever the hell it is. You love them. Oh, well, that's crap. I'm not taking that. That's way too many. I just saw the Two of Swords going within to make a decision, to move forward quickly, like literally travel. All right, what is the overall outcome in this situation? Balance, temperance, balance, healing. You could meet a Sagittarius, or you could have Sag in your chart somewhere. But ultimately, you're going to find, like I said in the very beginning, you're finding yourself. You're figuring things out, and you're moving forward in a very positive direction. I feel like you are going to meet somebody who better suits you. Yes, there's a new beginning here. We have that twice. And you're releasing these burdens. You're not staying stuck in this energy. You don't want to. You want to move forward. And I feel like this new beginning is going to bring such peace. Can I get one more for temperance? Are they going to heal this relationship? Or are they just healing themselves? I feel like a lot of you are just healing yourselves, and you're finally figuring things out. Well, you're making shit happen, that's for sure. I know he can be the manipulator. But I feel like with temperance here and balancing everything and the fact that they're both in the upright, it's like you're taking charge, and because you're finding this inner peace, this inner balance, you are able to manifest the things that you want in your life, whether it's love, money, career, family, whatever. I feel like you are making things happen no matter what it takes. Eight of Swords. This is stress, anxiety. I did say someone could be in jail. Someone could be getting out of jail with that. I get a sense that you're just healing from this. You're with temperance. This is what you're releasing. You're releasing that toxic energy, that deceitful energy. You're not going to be stressed out about it anymore. Yeah, you're going out on your own. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you could be starting your own business as well. I feel like this isn't an easy task, though. I feel like with the Eight of Swords here, too, it's like moving forward is difficult. This is very difficult for you, but it's necessary. And I think you know that. It's almost like you want to stay. You're not rushing things, but that's what needs to happen. All right. So let's see here. Let's get some advice from Archangel Michael for my Capricorns in this situation or just in general. So I feel like you guys really need to open up and communicate. Be honest with not only yourself, but with those around you, whether it's in work, love, friends, family, whatever. Just speak your truth. There's something you're not saying, and there's something you need to say. Also, this devil energy is you. That's you taking charge. If we're not going to read it in the negative light. You could be very tempting as well. Very alluring. This person can't get enough of you, even though they're a jerk. All right. We have pay attention to your dreams. So I feel like your spirit guides, ancestors, and whoever you believe in is contacting you through your dreams. They're sending you messages, signs, synchronicities, and all that stuff. So I feel like that's where your intuition is coming into play, like that inner knowing, like almost like that aha moment. I feel like it's coming from your dreams, whether you realize it or not. So do pay attention to them. Write them down if you can. If this applies to you, you will know it because you've already had dreams. You've been questioning, like, what does this mean? What, you know what I mean? And then detach from this situation, which I feel like that's what you're doing. That's what you're thinking about doing. That's what you're working on, is detaching from this. So continue to pull yourself away emotionally. Like, I feel like that's what this King of Cups is, detaching emotionally from the situation. Like, yes, you're still going to have those feelings. Yes, you're still going to love this person. But you can love someone and move on. You don't have to stay with them just because you love them. And sometimes you just have to love yourself more. You are the most important here. Whoops. And then we have God is in charge. So rely on faith, pray, and whoever you believe in, your higher power has your back, big time, in this situation. I feel like that's why these mini blessings that I mentioned before in the very beginning, I feel like that's why they're just being like, they're falling from the sky little by little, so that it's almost like little breadcrumbs, and the universe is like, okay, follow this one, oh, go to this one, oh, go to this one, and then all of a sudden you're going to go, oh my God, that's why this happened. Things are so much better now. And it says, forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong. That's what this says. Stop beating yourself up. You're better than that. Be honest with yourself. you really need to get something off your chest. I felt that from the start. Don't blame yourself in this situation. We all come across toxic people, places, things, situations, what have you. And that is not a reflection on us unless, you're the one being toxic. But I get more of a sense that it's not you, that it's somebody you're dealing with or someone in your environment, someone that you're trying to move away from, someone who's had you stuck for a very long time for their own selfish gain or whatever. People do it for 1,000,001 reasons. I just get a sense that you know what's best for you, and you're slowly starting to see things very differently. But yeah, that is your reading, my lovely Capricorns. I wish you guys the best, and I hope everything works out for you. I feel like it will. I know that great things are coming your way. They're already starting. Some of you are seeing that. Some of you are still in that hope and wish and praying phase. Just don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. You got this. You're strong. You're Capricorn you guys got this, man. So if this resonated with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Also, the more you like my videos, the more people see them, and the more it helps me as well. Remember, donations are always welcome. Any denomination, even $1 helps. And if you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. I will definitely do that for you. I do have some to do later today, so hopefully I can get those out and get some more generals out, because I don't want to be behind anymore. I'm trying to get back on track, but I also can't push myself too hard because I don't want to, I don't want to be drained. I don't want to feel crappy, and I also don't want to give you guys the wrong information or bad information. So if I'm not feeling good energetically, I'm not going to put that in a reading, you know what I mean? But I see good things for you guys, and thank you so much for your love, for your support, and just all your kind words. You guys have been great. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.